We're here at the Mazda stand where Mazda just unveiled its new car, the Mazda 2. Now you've heard a lot of buzz about B-segment cars, that being the Ford Fiesta, also big news here at the Los Angeles Auto Show. But not to be cut short, this little guy, I think, is going to have a very, very good life here in America. It's a right car coming here at the right time, and I think it's well positioned for the right audience. But don't ask me. Let's talk to a guy who drives a Mazda even more often than I do, at least on weekends, at least at the racetrack. Say hello to Patrick Dempsey. What you doing here?
I'm here to take a look at this car. It's a great car.
What do you think?
I like it. I like it a lot for a couple of reasons. I think if I'm like a young guy, I'm like 20 years old or something like this, and I want to get a good first car, this is a great car because you can trick it out. I mean, if you look around, you can see what the modifications you can get on this car and the performance, fuel efficiency, it's a phenomenal bike.
Well, before we're done, we're going to stop over and take a look at one of the tricked out ones just over my shoulder. Well, I'll let you show it to us in a second. Now let's talk about your racing. You're racing a Mazda for 2010, and what else is happening?
Yeah, we've got two cars. We're going to make a big announcement this week when we're down at Daytona, which I'm really thrilled about. It's really good. The team has come a long way. You know, we had a great season last year. We've got tremendous support, which will continue now for 3 more years with Mazda. We'll have a 2-car team. We really want to be a part of their ladder program to really give these young drivers an opportunity to get out there, and hopefully we can achieve that. Hopefully we get on the podium, but really fortunate in this economy to be going racing, and certainly racing on that level, and it's going to be very competitive in Grand Am this year, I think.
Well, it's certainly the series that I follow, and let me tell you from experience, this is no dilettante racer. This is a real race driver here, and their team has grown every year. Better results, better placements. You've had you've led some laps now.
Yeah, I had a great season last year. You know, you get that close and you're knocking on the door. I mean, we got 5th and 4th, and you want to be on the podium, and it's good because it's really motivated everybody to work a lot harder, and you get a lot more confidence too if you're competitive week in and week out.
You want to show us the Hot Rod Mazda 2?
Yeah, this is a car I want to take home with me.
All right, let's go.
Well, the best thing about Mazda is certainly you hear the zoom zoom. What is zoom zoom? I think it's a part of the culture. We were talking about this earlier today. The culture at Mazda is all about performance and style and races. They're all real racers deep down inside. And I think for the street, this car is as close to a track car as you're going to get.
Well, now this is a concept version of the Mazda 2 we're looking at. Of course, it hasn't even been released here. The car will not come to market here until summertime in the United States. However, it didn't take these guys and Robert and all those folks at Mazda to trick one out. So, Patrick, take us around and show us what this little guy's all about.
I really love the color. I think they did a great job with the color. It's always great to have the windows tinted out. Sometimes you get in trouble with the cops. They're going to pull you over because they can't see it.
Oh, it's a show car. We don't have to worry. We don't have to worry about any of that.
I mean, they added the spoiler in here, and I think the accent of the green is really phenomenal. And the car is really attractive. I think the stance is really strong. It looks like a little rally car.
Now, who built this car?
This was built by the design team. They just threw this together at the last minute, and you got to love the color of the rims too, the green. And this is a one-off show car color, and I really love it. The Mazda 55, I'd put a 40 on there, which was represented.
I bet you would.
But once again, I think this the whole line of the car. And if you're a young guy or a young girl and you're going to get your first car, this is a great way to get started. It really is, because you can customize it, you can make it your own and make it really personal. And I think that's the great thing about it. And it's also a very good car too for the environment. You can see the movement there, the gas mileage. You were talking earlier about the gearbox and everything, like the transmission, all of that's a really fun car to drive.
Yeah, there's some technology in this car that, again, we'll learn a lot more as we drive the American spec versions, and they come to market in the middle of next year. But I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I think it's fair to say this will be no penalty box seat car. This will be fun to drive, or in Mazda speak, that would be
zoom zoom.